Hello and welcome to the Cavendish Farms Community Event Center here in beautiful Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Island. It's a gorgeous Saturday and a perfect day for Game 3 here in the Island Rivalry final series of the year between the Eastern Dukes and our Western Rebels. The series is tied at 1 game apiece after 2 games, and both games have been fantastic hockey to watch. I missed the first one, but I'll tell you, last night in Charlottetown, our Western Rebels were flying, outshooting the Dukes by a score of probably close to doubling the shot count. They weren't able to put the puck in the net right away, but at the end, they ended up victorious. Anyhow, it's a new game and a new day back home in Tyne Valley. 20 minutes are on the clock. And we were just talking here, and we figure if the Rebels can score the first goal, that will set the tone for a win right off the bat. The Dukes do come out of the blocks very quickly, and the Rebels seem sometimes take a period to get wound up. So if the Rebels come out faster and score, could be the ticket to another win to put them up 2-1. Here comes our Rebels on the ice. Between the pipes today is Kobe Mond. Matthew Rooney in net for the Dukes. And our Western Rebels looking dapper in their gold and green with their hair dyed to match. Starting lineup today, of course, Kobe Mond in net. Looks like we've got Evan McFarland up front with Max Gamble, Brad Sigsworth, Ty Collins, and London Corbett on defense. For the Dukes, I can see Rinko and Hunter with McDonald, and I believe it's Chafee on defense, and Arsenault on the left wing. Fired in by Sigsworth, deep. Back forward is Crowley. Crowley around the boards. Right there is McFarland, and Corbett fires it in deep. Coming around as Gamble, moving it into Sigsworth. Sigsworth battling down low. Now Gamble flipping it back, kick forward by Sigsworth. And Rooney will cover up at side of the net for the first face-off of the game, or second of the game. Off to the side is McFarland at the draw. Fired in by Gamble, and Rooney making another save. We've got Gamble on right wing, McFarland taking the draw, Sigsworth on left. They're going to change the line. Corbett and Collins staying on defense. Coming out, we've got Mills, Hutt, and Oatway. Mills at the draw. One back by Mills to Otway, fired in backhand around behind the net. Hutt to chase as Pierce tries to move it to the side, and Corbett steps up, pushed in by Hutt, and just past Corbett out to the side as Collins steps up, fires it in deep. Hutt now forechecking and around the boards as Mills gets a stick on it, back behind the net. Here's Pierce with it, firing across ice pass, finding Silvaggio, watched by Collins now. Silvaggio goes wide and fires that one. That'll be the first save by Mon. And another shot by Bullpit. That one goes wide. Mills getting it up to Hutt. Hutt now flipping it forward as Chafee picks it up. But Otway is there, pushed back for Hutt. Hutt trying to make the move in front, just out of his reach as Mills gets it. Back to Chason. Chason with a shot right on. And Green backhands it to Chafee. Out to the side now. Silvaggio finds Quinn up the center. Move to the side as James chases. Backhanded over. Gallant now out there as well. Gallant now chasing his man. Backhanded behind the net as Chason picks that up. Chason up as Trainer tips that one out. Trainer and Gallant forechecking now as Toombs comes out with them. Pass up to McInnes. Now Trivers with it. Trivers off the boards. Getting it out to Trainer at center ice. Trainer carrying it in. Trainer firing it in deep. Jumping into the play is Phillips. He finds Toombs. Now Phillips again. Coming in is McGregor. McGregor with a big hit. Toombs now in the slot area. Works it back to Trivers. Trivers fires that one and it's blocked. Back to Phillips at the side. Behind the net. Out of the reach of Trainer. Over to Toombs. Toombs trying to move it to McGregor. McGregor couldn't get it. Now McInnes. Checked by Toombs, pushed forward by Phillips, and McDonald picks it up. Behind the net now, over to Chafee. Chafee off the glass. Trivers tried to stop that one. It's by him to McInnes. But of course, Phillips was there. Now Arsenault battling in it. Arsenault battling with Morrison, and now Hartman and Phillips. And now Mills getting it over. Pushed forward. And I believe 18 is Cash Fisher. A call up for the Dukes. Now Arsenault with some great hustle beats the icing. Mills now out in front, and Sigsworth couldn't quite handle the pass. He was wide open. Chip forward. Here's Collins and Corbett back now as Fisher is pushed to the side. Now Corbett gets it to Sigsworth. Sigsworth back to Corbett. Corbett in the corner now. Tries to find Arsenault. Couldn't get it by him. Now Pierce picks it up and moves it back. Fired forward to Morrison. Chips it in as Corbett dumps him behind the net as Collin gets it to Pierce. Or Pierce keeps it in. Now here's Gamble getting up some speed. Streaking down the left side. Gamble firing it in deep. And McFarland's there now with it. McFarland doing a great job controlling the puck. Working it back to Collins. Collins firing it in deep behind. Sigsworth picks it up. Now fires it out in front. Loose puck. And a backhand. And I don't know if Rooney got that. There was a bit of a celebration as Chason is now on the ice. Good to see Brogan Chason back after a lengthy suspension. Also, Joe Arsenault back in the lineup. He was away the last couple of games. So basically, of course, Malcolm James back from the shoulder injury and the broken collarbone. So we have a Western Rebels team that's back at full strength across the board. Of course, except for the heart of the team, Braden Painter, who remains out. But I can tell you, he's out there on every shift with every player in their mind. And the referees are going to have a little conference now. They're not sure if that was a goal or not. We'll soon find out if they point to center ice or to the face-off. And it will be a face-off to the right of Rooney. At the draw this time is Gamble. Sigsworth on left and McFarland on right. Pushed to the side now as Pierce circles and chips it up the boards. Now won by Gamble again and put it back in deep. Bowering tries to get it intercepted by Sigsworth with the wraparound, and Rooney denied him. Now Gamble with the shot on net, and Rooney another save. Here's Gamble again with the puck. Gamble deciding to try to move it across. It comes out now as Arsenal got a piece of that. Arsenal for the Dukes, that is. Now Pierce with some time back in his own end decides to skate it through the neutral zone. Pierce fires it in deep. Mon decides to hold that one as number 5, Rinko, I believe that is, was in there. On now, we've got Mills, Otway, and Hutt with Chaso and James. One back to Chafee. He fires that one wide. Now Hutt along the boards, but that's kept in by number 20 and around. And still kept. Here's Moore with the puck. Moore fires it through and to the side of the net. Mon decides to freeze it again. Coming on now, Phillips and Trivers change the defense. Phillips moving to the left and Trivers to the right for the draw. Mills at the draw. Again with Otway and Hutt. One right back. Here's Phillips around looking for Otway. Kept in by Chafee. And now here's Phillips back to the line. Chafee again keeping it in. In the corner, Trivers is with it. Trivers up off the glass looking for Hutt. Hutt got it. Couldn't quite get it to Mills. Now Trivers kind of coming in to help Mills, pushing it out. Moore picking it up. Moore looking for a pass. Gets it in deep as Bullpit comes in against Trivers. 21 versus 21. Trivers now gets it in his feet. And coming in to help was Mills. But coming out with the puck was number 17. I think that was Silvaggio with a beautiful save by Mon. Still in front. Silvaggio again. That one misses the net. Phillips getting it up here to Otway. Otway getting it out. And it's into the neutral zone. Hutt got a stick on it. McDonald to Trivers. Trivers moving it to Phillips. Got that between his legs. Up the boards over to Otway. Otway trying to find Mills in his back in. Chip back out to the line by Phillips. That was blocked at the line as McDonald tried to fire it in. This time right into Trivers. Trivers with the puck. Trivers deciding to fire it up the boards. And Mills gets it over to Otway. And out. Now here's number 3. I think that's Weatherby called up. No name on his jersey. Into McInnes. Being watched by Phillips. Up the board now his Trainer's out there with Toombs. And McInnes moves it now over to Crowley. Crowley gets it back to McDonald. Tipped by Trainer. And now here's Gallant and Trivers up the boards. Worked back in deep. Fired in front. That was off of Phillips. And they didn't go anywhere. Now Trainer getting it back. McInnes so behind the net. Working out to Crowley. And a one-timer saved by Mond. Back to McDonald. And in deep. Here's Weatherby. Getting over to McInnes out in front. By Trivers to Trainer. Trainer to Gallant. Gallant fires it in deep. And goes for a change as Toombs forechecks up the line. Collins gets it and fires it in deep. Toombs go for a change now as we see a D to D by the Dukes. Morrison couldn't get that. Picked up by Corbett. Fired in. Forcing Rooney to make the save. Pierce trying to move it up. But this is Mills doing a good job. Oh, Hartman got a piece of it, and Corbett has to chop it back in. Now Pierce circling out of his own end. That goes off of Mills, forechecking, and it's back in deep as Bowering tries to get it. He circles as he's chased, looking for Hartman, but Corbett is there, and now Mills. Mills battling, coming up with the puck. Mills pushed into the boards by Pierce, and I think Pierce is going to take a penalty. The referee's arm is up. I think that will be a boarding call, and yes, that's what it is. Pierce will go to the box. First penalty of the game against the Dukes. And our Western Rebels will head out to the power play. Now this power play, we've got Sigsworth, Mills, and Toombs with Gamble and McFarland. Kept in by Gamble. Now over to McFarland. Fired in, and oh my goodness, a nice low shot / pass in front, and Brad Sigsworth with a beautiful backhand tip into the corner of the net on the glove side on the ice. That was a gorgeous power play goal. And that's what we need right there. Our Western Rebels on the board first at 11:56 in the first period with a power play goal. McFarland to Sigsworth. Well, Gamble to McFarland to Sigsworth. Now out on the ice, we've got McFarland, Sigsworth, and Gamble up front with Chaseau and James on the power or on the defense. And here's McFarland battling in behind against Hunter and Chafee. And Gamble fishes the puck out and reverses it back behind. Now back to Gamble again. Gamble in front. That was blocked. And to the line. And that one will coast out as Corbett fires it back. Or sorry, Chaseau figures that back in. Here's Chaseau now up the boards and pushed out by Otway. Now here comes Gamble. He gets it in. Hutt is open in front. And that was blocked by Pierce. Now here's Otway. Otway kicking it. Gloved ahead will be the call. And the puck will come outside the line here at the Duke's blue line. Coming on now for our Western Rebels. Trivers and Phillips on defense. And we've got the Hutt, Otway, Mills line up front. Mills at the draw. Push forward as they battle. Savaggio coming up with it. Keeping it through the neutral zone. Firing it in deep. Trivers back, being chased by Pulpit. Trivers along the boards to Hutt. Hutt now working a nice pass to Mills. Mills streaking through the neutral zone, but he's knocked off the puck by Moore. And it's moved D to D. And then again. And it's back in deep now to Trivers. Trivers finding Otway. Otway couldn't get it out as Savaggio stops that. Savaggio in front, and it's back to the line. In deep around. Trivers and Phillips. Phillips coming up with the puck. Now here's Otway with some time. He found Hutt, who chips it right to Mills, and a long shot. Rooney with the save. Now move back around the net to Pierce. And now to Bowering. And now to Quinn. Quinn to McInnes. McInnes coming in, being chased by Traynor, and Trivers forces him to the side. Now here's Collins. He's battling. And that was a shot on net and a save by Mond. And Trivers gives Quinn a shot to the head. I don't think he liked what Quinn was doing to his goaltender. Trivers will go to the box. That's definitely a roughing penalty. 2 minutes. Oh, a slashing penalty. 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for head contact. That looks like a 4-minute penalty against our Rebels. And Quinn is still down. Slow to get up. Not sure what the injury is due to. But he is definitely having trouble getting up. You never like to see any player get injured, that's for sure. It's a rough and tough game out there. Both teams going at each other hard. And this looks like possibly a lower body injury, maybe even knee related. So probably something more due to a twist by the looks of things, would be my estimation from way up here. Quinn is getting up, though. He's favoring his right leg a lot. It's either knee or ankle would be my estimation. But as he heads towards the bench. And we've got our replay experts looking at the shot here to see what might have happened. I'm going to wait for a report. And it is just a 2-minute penalty for head contact. I thought it was 4, so that is a fortunate thing. Now to the side here as the power play or the penalty kill unit comes out for our Western Rebels. Chaffee flipping it in deep. We've got Collins and Corbett out there with Sigsworth, Gamble, and McFarland. Pardon me, it's 5-on-5 hockey. Number 3, Weatherby, going to serve the penalty for Quinn. So it was a slashing penalty against Quinn and a head contact penalty against Trivers is what it was. So the referee's doing a great job of seeing everything. Again, we can verify that from a replay later on. At the draw now is Toombs. One back by the Dukes. Chaffee firing that one in. That one off of Collins into the corner is Trainer. Trainer behind the net to Corbett. Corbett to McGregor. McGregor coming out, firing that one in deep. And in there first is Trainer. Trainer getting it, battling, I guess. Now Toombs coming in to help as Morrison pushes. Here's Toombs trying to move it out front. And Fisher getting it out to Hartman and getting it deep. And Mon deciding to cover up. So our Rebels will make a change, as will the Dukes. Coming out now, we've got Chaso and James, and we've got Gamble, Sigsworth, and McFarland up front. Gamble at the draw versus Hunter. The puck's still sitting at the face-off dot. Finally worked back in the corners. Hunter picks it up. He's checked by James, moved up to the point, fired in, and that was off the lines and down, and it'll be Gamble first for the puck. Gamble now trying to make the pass, fanned on that one, but battling in the corner. And it's to the line as Chason tries to step up. We've got a 3-on-1 here, folks. And oh my goodness, an offside on a 3-on-1. And boy, oh boy, that was close, but the linesman was on the line, and he had to make the call right in front of the Rebels bench. If the linesman hadn't called it, that would have been very controversial. Wow, a 3-on-1 narrowly averted by our Western Rebels. Otway, Mills, and Hutt with Chason and James, and Rinko with a shot on net as he gets in. Changing up now. Here comes Corbett on defense, and Toombs is out there with Otway and Mills. Move back to Rinko and put in deep as Arsenault puts it out front. That was blocked and pushed out by Mills. Got to the line. Now Otway couldn't get it out. Now just past Corbett as James picks up the puck, moves it around looking for Toombs. Couldn't quite get to it. Here's James backhandling it out. Now here comes Otway trying to beat McDonald. McDonald gets to the puck. Now forcing him behind his own net is Otway forechecking. McDonald with the long pass looking for Rinko behind him, but he gets it up to Hunter. And Corbett got a stick on that, and now Hutt working in deep. Here's Corbett off the glass, and that goes into the ceiling and will be face off. And thank you to all the sponsors, of course, of the Western Rebels. Farm Boys being the title sponsor. It is the Western Rebels Farm Boys team. Toombs at the draw now. And he's out there with Arsenault and McGregor. Collins and Corbett on defense. Now here's Collins coming in one-on-one. McGregor with him. Gets it to McGregor. McGregor fires. Saved by Rooney. Now Collins continues the forecheck along with McGregor. And it's in deep. And here's Collins. He's got the puck. Collins now moving it back to the line to Corbett. He keeps it in. He wasn't able to keep it in, but now Arsenal battles with Salvaggio, just missing the far corner. And chipped down by McGregor, and that's out into the players' bench for the Rebels. And now it looks like Corbett's going to the penalty box. I didn't see what the call was. But 2 minutes are on the board. London Corbett in the box. I have to admit I didn't see what happened. I'm going to guess a tripping call perhaps. At the draw is Gamble. He's up front with Sigsworth. And we've got James and Chase on defense. Chipped across to Chafee. Unsportsmanlike was the call. Move back to Chafee. Chafee over to Salvaggio and across as Hunter tried to get it, and it's flipped beside the net. Watched by Chaso. Chaso battling now with McInnes. And move back to Chafee on defense. Chafee now moving across the line. Chafee over to McInnes. Back to Chafee at the line. Over to Salvaggio. Salvaggio across. And Hunter got a stick on that. I think it was meant for McInnes. McInnes circling back to Chafee. Chafee back to McInnes. Short pass back to Chafee. Chafee firing that one in. Glove save by Mond. 1:12 left in the penalty to Corbett. 6:20 left in this first period. And what a Saturday night it is here in Tyne Valley. Coming out now, McFarland at the draw against Morrison. Won cleanly by McFarland. Now Chason puts it back to the line. McDonald keeping it in though. Moore with it on the left-hand side. Move back to McDonald. McDonald to Moore. Moore firing that one in off of a Chason shin pad to the side, and that's cleared down. I think it was off of James's shin pad. And down to the ice. 50 seconds left in the penalty as the Dukes come out of their own end. Pierce carrying the puck. Pierce gaining the zone, firing it in deep. Stopped by Mond behind his net. Mond clearing it. And here's Weatherby with the puck. Weatherby to McDonald. McDonald just out of the reach of Moore. Morrison is there though. Morrison back to Moore. Moore now over to McDonald. He couldn't get it. And McFarland almost got it. But it's back to McDonald over to Moore. Moore fired that one in. That was blocked by Morrison. Now chipped to the side. I think Mills got a piece of that. Fired down the ice. Out now and it's been Phillips and Trivers on defense here. Oh, and up front is Mills forechecking. Now here comes Pierce with the puck. Pierce skating through the neutral zone. Pierce gaining the line. Fires that one. Saved by Mond now behind the net. Trivers putting it around over to McGregor. McGregor, now Trivers firing that one. Flipping it out high. And he's, almost a breakaway for Traynor. Traynor firing that at the net. Trying to find Toombs. And Rooney redirects that to the corner as McGregor battles. Now here's Traynor. The penalty's over, of course. Traynor to Collins. Collins firing that one in. Glove down by Rooney for a face-off. Coming out now for our Rebels, we've got Arsenault, Traynor. Oh no, Trainor's going to go to the bench. Gamble, Arsenault, and Sigsworth with Collins and Corbett on defense. And Arsenault back to Gamble with a dangerous shot and a rebound that Sigsworth almost put in. Rooney with a couple of saves there. Now good play by Corbett to get that one in deep. And coming in is Sigsworth. Back behind the net is to Green. Green being checked by Gamble. Gamble coming out with the puck, pushing it to Sigsworth. Sigsworth now trying to move in front. Puck poked away from him to the line to Hartman. Hartman coming the other way, chips it in deep. Back for it is Collins. Collins puts it past Fisher, up to Arsenault, but now back to Gamble. Gamble behind his own net. Gamble up the boards, looking for Sigsworth. Couldn't handle the pass, but it goes back to Gamble. Gamble now carrying it through the neutral zone. It's a 1-on-5 situation, but Gamble still with the puck, somehow dodging player after player. Gamble still with the puck, working it out in front. And oh my goodness, Hutt almost got a great shot on that there. Gamble now fires it into the corner. Flipped up the boards, gloved down by Collins at the line. Now it's over to Otway. Otway rushing it in. Otway stopped, but he gets it deep. Picked up by Morrison. Pass in front to Crowley. Out to the line. Picked up by Hutt, who's hit by James. Now Morrison, as Chason got a stick on that. Now here comes James back the other way. He overskated it a bit. And now here comes Morrison. Morrison. Sorry, that was Arsenault. Couldn't get the shot off. Back to the line was Pierce. Fired in. That one's wide of the net. Now Otway picking it up. Otway trying to force it down the boards as McDonald keeps it in. Now helped out by Chason and Mills. Chason coming out with the puck. Flipping it forward. Chason trying to get it from Pierce. And he does. Chason looking for the call. Good effort there by Brogan Chason. Still kept in as James fires it at the net. Back behind is McDonald. He was looking for Morrison. He couldn't handle that. Now Chason off the glass to Mills. Gloves it down and gives it to Otway. Otway gets it deep. But now Arsenault moves it across to Bowering. And Bowering got it up, but Otway intercepted and fired it in deep again. Now Bowering behind his own net. Checked by Arsenault. And now Toombs. No, it's not. Sorry, that's not Arsenault. That's McGregor. Now firing a shot on net by Phillips. Forcing Rooney to make the save. 1 minute 50 left in this first period. And this is a fast, hard-hitting hockey game, I must say. I'd be interested to know the shots on net. I'd say that our Western Rebels are leading. McFarland pushing it forward. He's got Toombs and McGregor on the wings. Now Trivers trying to push it in. That one's blocked. Glove down by Bulpett. And then Phillips gets it to Trivers, who puts it to McGregor, who gets it in deep. Coming in is McFarland with Toombs. Toombs bumped out of the way, moved back to McGregor. And oh my goodness, a beautiful pass into McFarland. And the backhand just wide of the net. Now Phillips. Now McFarland putting it in deep. Toombs forechecking. Toombs coming up with the puck. Toombs couldn't quite keep it. Now Moore coming out. Moore with the backhand. Just out of the reach of Phillips. But there is Sigsworth behind the net looking for Trivers. He found them. Trivers with a pass up to Toombs. Toombs putting it in. Looking for Traynor. Traynor with the puck. Pushing it back to Sigsworth. Sigsworth now trying to put it in front. That went off a skate. Now to Traynor behind the net. Traynor deciding, just battling in the corner. Traynor now leaving it for Gamble. Moving it back to Trivers. Back to Gamble. Into Traynor. Traynor now in cross looking for Gamble. Almost found him. Gamble now firing it across looking for Traynor. Tried to one-time that just out of his reach as he battles. Now Gamble again. Here's Collins at the line. It's out. Here comes Weatherby versus Trivers. And a shot. And a nice save by Mond. Glove save. At the draw now, McFarland with Toombs and Mills out there. And we've got Corbett and Collins on defense. Nice save by Mond. And they're battling in the corner now, coming out with. Here's Collins trying to get it out in front. That was intercepted. McInnes with a weak shot through a crowd, and it was a save. Now McDonald and Toombs having some words. Actually, that was McFarland having some words down there. The physicality of this game is just ramping up. After one period, Western Rebels 1, the visiting Eastern Dukes 0, and the Rebels playing a great first period, getting on the board first. But what a hockey game it is. Back and forth, very fast, very physical, and both goaltenders also playing extremely well. So we'll see you in 10 minutes or so. Welcome back. We're at the start of period 2 here in beautiful Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Island at the Cavendish Farms Community Events Center. And at the end of the first period, number 9, I believe that's McInnes, was put in the box for 2 minutes, and I believe it was for boarding. I'll confirm that possibly, but it means our Western Rebels will start the second period with a power play. And what a better way to start the second period. Hopefully they can bury it for a second power play goal of the game and open up a 2-goal lead. I did hear that the shots were 12-11 in favors of the Rebels, so that shows you how tight the game is at this point. And it's very much a goaltender's battle in many ways, too. Anyway, here come our Western Rebels now, led by goaltender Kobe Mon and captain Max Gamble. Starting off here in the second period, it looks like it will be our power play, of course, with Gamble, Mills, Toombs, Sigsworth, McFarland, and who am I missing? Gamble. So up front on the power play, Mills, Toombs, Gamble playing the points, McFarland, and Toombs, Mills, and Sigsworth up front with Gamble and McFarland on the points. On between the pipes, of course, Rooney in the pipes for the Dukes, and the Dukes on a penalty kill to start off the second period with a full 2 minutes on the clock against number 9, who I believe is McInnes. Morrison at the draw versus Toombs. He's out there with McDonald, Chafee, and I think that's Bowering possibly. No, Arsenault. And they're already having some discussions right at the beginning here. So the referee's talking to Toombs and Morrison at the draw. A little delay. I think maybe there's a little water on the ice possibly. Just want to make sure that the ice, the water freezes so you know pucks stick. And I think that's probably what the refs were saying. Just take a little break, boys. Just let the water freeze here. Make sure that there's no puddles where the puck can stick. It's good to add the water to flood between periods, but it does have to freeze. Now here comes Toombs back to the draw versus Morrison. And it's won back by Morrison and fired down the ice by Chafee. In deep now is Gamble. Over to McFarland. McFarland now trying to move it across. And that's blocked. Now McFarland moves it back to Gamble. Gamble with the long pass. Looking for Sigsworth, and he found him. Sigsworth now in deep, all alone though, as he battles versus Chafee. Sigsworth coming out with the puck. Sigsworth with a low percentage sauce into the middle. I thought he would work back to the defense, but here's Gamble now. Gamble moving out with the puck. Gamble moving it back, looking for McFarland just out of his reach. A minute 16 left in the penalty, and the Western Rebels having trouble gaining the zone. Being chased by Bullpit, leaving it for Toombs. And Toombs moving up to Gamble. It's over the line. Here's Mills. Mills firing one, and a shot and a save by Rooney. Looks like the second power play unit will come out with 59 seconds left in the penalty. It was the Rebels battling themselves, I think, on that power play to start. At the draw is Owe. He's out there with Hutt and Gallant, and we've got Chason and Trivers on defense. Rung around. Chason looking to keep that in. He couldn't quite do it. Chason moving it back to Trivers. Trivers now trying to move it in. Trivers leaving it for Chason. Chason with some room to skate it, and he does. Chason leaving it now for Otway. Otway getting it. Otway in deep. Otway behind the net. Otway trying to find someone to set it up. Otway back to Chason. Chason back to Otway. Otway to Chason. Chason with the lane. Fires one. Clear shot for Rooney, though. And now here's Pierce off the boards. Knocked down by Chason. Kept in. Deep in the corner. Getting to it first is Otway. Just out of his reach. So as Crowley plays it around. Chason back in. And now back to Trivers. Trivers now moving it in. Down low to Hutt. Hutt in front to Otway. Couldn't get the shot. Now trying to find it for Chason. Chason firing that one in. And here's Gallant. Gallant behind the net. Trying to move it. Gallant. The penalty over. We're back to 5-on-5. As coming down the ice now is McInnes. And Trivers watching him as McInnes tries to go wide. And now Trivers getting the puck and moving it up as Gallant tries to move it forward. Now McInnes picking it up again. Skating through the neutral zone. McInnes losing it. And I would say that ice is slow in spots, as I've seen a few players lose the puck when they normally wouldn't. But now here's Mon back for Trivers. Trivers pushing it to Corbett and back around, back in deep, intercepted by Trivers. Trivers up the boards and into the Duke's bench. Changing up now. Corbett and Collins on defense with Trainer, McGregor, and Toombs up front. And it looks like Toombs is going to take the draw. The move back now is Shafee fires it around. Arsenault tries to get it out front. Rooney sends it back behind. Now fire a long shot on net. And oh my goodness, there was a rebound. And Hunter tried to flip it over top of Mon, and he couldn't do it. That was the best chance of the game for the Dukes, I would say, right there. I don't know how Mon came up with that save, but he sure did. So we've got Corbett and Collins out there now with Gamble, Sigsworth, and McFarland. Fired along to McFarland, chipped up, gloved down by Gamble. Gamble speeding in, trying to find Sigsworth, and he does. Sigsworth leaving it for Gamble. Gamble and Sigsworth now battling in the corner versus Green and Hunter. Hunter coming out with the puck. Hunter moving it to Arsenault. Back to Hunter. Hunter trying to fire off of a stick, and Gamble had a stick on that. Kept in by Rinko, fired in, pushed to the side of the net, and here comes McFarland now. McFarland gaining the zone, trying to make the move. He does. Great move by McFarland, but Green just took enough of his stick. He couldn't get the shot off. And now Hunter tangled up with Gamble. Coming out, James and Chason on defense with McGregor, Mills, and Arsenault up front. Mills at the draw versus Morrison. Pushed forward by Mills. Now stayed at the draw and flipped out. Chason firing it in deep as the players circle out, and in is McDonald reversing it. McGregor was there, and then now McFarland. Now coming in is Mills, battling with Arsenault. Arsenault coming up with the puck. Arsenault with the puck, moving it back to Mills on the point, fired in, and a pad save by Rooney, and just pushed wide by James now. And here's Chason around behind the net. Here comes James stepping in, and McGregor and Mills are all on this side. Arsenault covering up on defense. Back around the boards to Chason. He fires that one in. Mills took that pass. Mills trying to move it back as he battles. And it does come back to Chason. Chason firing that one in. That'll be gloved by Rooney for a face-off to his left. 15:26 left in the second period. Coming out now, we have Trainer, Gallant, and Toombs with Phillips and Trivers on defense. Toombs winning it, but Morrison got a stick on that. Now Trivers moves it up to Trainer. Trainer putting it in deep. Pierce is back for it, but Toombs is right there. Now Moore up the boards, kept in by, off of Phillips. And now here comes Hartman as Trivers knocks it off of his stick. And now Phillips is there. And coming around is Fisher, saved by Mond. Now Trainer is forcing Pierce and Crowley. Crowley firing that one in deep. Stopped by Mond behind the net. Circling back is Gallant. Gallant moving it to Phillips. All the way around to Trainer. Trainer finding Toombs. Toombs trying to get it deep. He's battling against Pierce. Pierce moving it across now to Smallman. No, not Smallman. Finding Moore up the center. Moore trying to go high. And he can snipe now Trivers with it. Trivers. And it's moved back to Corbett. Corbett over to Gallant. Gallant up to Mills. Knocked off his stick. As Corbett decides to skate it in now. Corbett getting it in deep. Chafee's there now. Chafee moving it over. One touch pass up to Hartman. And they're finding Savaggio. And then Collins puts it on the side. Hutt and Mills get it deep. Reverse now to Bowring. As now Hutt gets it. Fires that one at the net over wide. As Mills chases and forechecks. Bowring trying to move it up to Weatherby. Now it's in deep. And here's Chafee. Chafee trying to get it to the line. It does come out. Collins now moving it back to Corbett. Corbett off the boards. And Green steps up. Now in deep. Here is Collins. Collins trying to find somebody on the side. He fired up there, but Mills coming up with the puck. Mills steps over the red line, fires it in deep behind the net. Way up, battling and doing a great job getting in front of Chafee. As Hunter hovers there too. Always still with the puck. Coming in is Gamble. Puck at the side of the net, picked up by Hunter. And Hunter puts it up the side as now James forces them back. McDonald with the long pass. And here's Collins moving it out. Picked up, though, by Weatherby. Weatherby coming in, finding Hunter. Hunter looking for Rinko. He couldn't handle it. Now back to McDonald. Intercepted by McFarland, but it's in deep. Now James trying to push it around and out in front. And then there's Morrison. Morrison now moving it back to Bowring, to Morrison. In front, just chipped wide of the net. Picking it up now. Here is Sigsworth tangling, and Collins getting it up to McFarland, who gets it deep. But here come the Dukes again. That pass didn't hit its mark, and Chason hustles back to make sure the icing is called. Wow. A lot of good hockey without a whistle there. Coming out now, we've got McGregor and Arsenault with Mills in the center, and James and Chason. That one's one back. Here comes Arsenault trying to split the defense. Chason got a stick on that. Works it to McGregor. Now to Arsenault finding Mills. Mills fires one just wide. Mills still chasing McDonald, and so is McGregor and Arsenault in there. Now Mills, with a good hit on Morrison. And now it's down the ice as Rinko chases with Trivers. Trivers up the boards. Pass Chaso, fired on net. Now here's Arsenault to the line. To Crowley out in front. Here's Arsenault. Nice save by Mon. Arsenault taken out by McGregor. The puck flips up. And Mon will get his glove out to get a face-off. Coming out now, we've got the Gamble, McFarland, Sigsworth line up front with Phillips and Trivers on defense. One back as They battle to Phillips with a nice pass to Gamble. Gamble going wide as Pierce muscles him out and fires it around. Trivers is there to keep it in. Trivers trying to put it in deep to Sigsworth. That's intercepted. Long pass up here now. Silvaggio flips that one over the net. Phillips in hot pursuit. Phillips along the boards. Pierce is there though. Fire it in. That's just wide of the net. Now Trivers along the boards looking for Sigsworth. Sigsworth getting it up to Gamble and it's out. Now here comes McFarland. McFarland trying to go through two players. He stopped. Gamble getting the puck back. Here's Gamble. Gamble finding Sigsworth. No, it was chipped out. Coming out now. Here's Corbett. Corbett with the long pass. And pretty darn close to too many men as everybody was changing, and that pass went right into the Rebels bench. Luckily, no one touched the puck, and they were very vigilant of that. McFarland getting it in, and oh my goodness, Trainer almost got a stick on that one as he tangled with Pierce in the slot. Out on the ice now, we've got Trainer, Gallant, and Toombs with Corbett and Collins on defense. Toombs trying to push it forward. Moved along now as Corbett steps in past Hartman. Corbett trying to get the puck. Corbett pushed off as Green gets it to Hartman, and it's across the ice. Back is Collins with two people on him. Fires it off the boards to the line and out. Now back the other way. Here comes Gallant. Green just barely got that puck. Gallant, though, tipping it. And here comes McFarland. No, Trainer. And now Toombs as Trainer knocks the puck down. Back to the line. Wow. And a big collision between Hartman and Gallant there. That will be an icing call against the Dukes. Coming right back to the right of Rooney, deep in the Duke zone. At the draw now is Mills. Gets it to Hutt. Hutt couldn't get that one through. Now Fisher gets it to Hartman. Hartman chipping that in deep. Just past James. James and Chaseau out there on defense. Now Chaseau leaves it for James. James now off the glass and out, trying to get it down. Will that be icing? And the answer is yes. So back now this time to the Rebels' end. It will be to the left of Mond. Chaseau and James on defense with Oatway, Hutt, and Mills up front. Mills versus Morrison at the draw. One back as it goes to McInnes to McDonald, a quick shot. Oatway backhanding it down as Hutt chases. Bowering behind his own net now, stopping, moving to the side to McInnes, and stopped at the line by Chaseau, a slapper handled by Rooney. Weatherby gets it to the line and James puts it in, and here's Mills with a quick shot on net, and Hutt and Oatway battling, but McDonald coming out with the puck. McDonald off the boards, just past Chaseau, and it's back down. Icing will be the call. Coming on now, Phillips and Trivers, and we're going to have McFarland, Sigsworth, and Gamble up front. One to the side. Here's Gamble. Now McFarland trying to work it back. Now Gamble, now McFarland, and he's pinned. Coming up with his McInnes around the boards. Trivers backing up as Weatherby gets it. Trivers keeping it in now. As a high stick goes right into his face from Morrison, and they will be a penalty. High sticking, I believe, will be the call on Morrison. Slashing the call. As Trivers stepped in to play the puck off his arm/body, and Morrison aggressively played the puck with his stick, meaning a slashing penalty. 2 minutes on the board at 8:22 left in the second period. Sigsworth, Toombs, and McFarland with Mills and Gamble on the points. Pass across to Mills. Mills firing that one in, and Rooney will hang on. Mills now at the draw with Gamble and McFarland on the points. One back. Pierce chips it behind the net looking for Crowley, and he found him. Crowley kept in, though, by McFarland. Worked across to Mills. Mills fired that one in. Oh, and just tipped wide as Sigsworth was there. Oh, and moved back from Toombs to McFarland, and I think he just started to make that pass a little early and missed the puck. McFarland to Gamble. Gamble now skating it to Toombs. Toombs to McFarland. McFarland gaining the zone and firing it in deep. McFarland chasing now as Toombs comes in. Toombs getting the puck, diving and getting it in front. Mills with an excellent chance, and what a save by Rooney. Back to Gamble. Gamble fires it in. Another save by Rooney. Toombs battling, and now Sigsworth with the puck. Sigsworth trying to get in front, intercepted by Bullpit, and that one's down the ice. 54 seconds left in the penalty. Mon now deciding to leave that one for Gamble. Gamble moving it across to Gallant. Gallant coming up the left side. Gallant still with the puck, taken away by Green. Now Salvaggio as Mills falls. And here's Gamble with the puck, trying to find Hutt. Just ahead of him is Chaffee. Comes up, kept in. Good play by Gamble to knock that puck down. A snapper just over the net. Here's Gallant. That's chipped out of the zone. Chase Owen's back now. So we've got Chase Owen, Trivers with Gallant, Hutt, and Otway out there. Trivers now carrying it. Trivers firing it in deep to the opposite side as Otway is there to handle it. Back now to Gallant. Gallant firing that one in deep. And Chase Owen's in. Chase Owen trying to find someone. And McGregor now just coming on, fires one on net. Rooney will stop that. The penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And there were some excellent, excellent chances on that power play for our Rebels. Just could not find a way to beat Rooney. And here's McGregor at the draw, pushing it forward. Here's Arsenault. Arsenault wraparound. Now over to Phillips, who gets that right on. Rooney having to make another save. McGregor back at the draw. Trainer and Arsenault on the wings. Trivers and Phillips on defense. McGregor battling. It's pushed forward. And Trainer gets an unlucky trip as Salvaggio comes out. And the Dukes fans applauding the penalty. Killing the penalty now, we've got Gamble and Mills with Corbett and Collins. Bond making the save. Now Toombs coming out. Toombs at the draw. Kick back to Collins, and Toombs firing that one into the Dukes bench. .151 left in the penalty to Trainer. Toombs at the draw versus Hunter. One back again by Toombs, but picking up the puck, the Dukes, as McInnes circles out to Salvaggio. Back into Hunter. Hunter fires that one wide. Now Corbett. Now McInnes. Back to Salvaggio. And Toombs racing for it now as Chaffee picks it up, going the other way. Fired in deep. Mond will stop that. And Collins puts it around the glass and just up into the netting. a little unlucky there, as that was definitely going to clear the zone. Gives a chance to change the penalty kill. James and Chason coming out with Mills and Toombs. Toombs at the draw now. And James clears that one down the ice. Rooney leaving it for Pierce as McFarland comes out for Toombs. Pierce now over to Moore, who fires that one in. Mon got a piece of it, and now Chason fires it down the ice. A minute left in the penalty now. Pierce behind his own net, skating it out. Here's Pierce over the red line, firing it in deep, stopped by Mond. And here's, once again, Chason firing it down. And Mond doing a great job to stop the puck. And then both James and Chason are doing a good job of just clearing that puck out, not allowing the Dukes to set up. Now here's Moore gaining the zone. That one was deflected on net, but cleared out again. 28 seconds left in this penalty. Now here's McFarland. McFarland pushed off by Pierce, and now here's Weatherby moving it here to Morrison. Morrison coming through. Morrison going deep behind the Rebels net. Morrison still with it. Watched by Sigsworth. Moves it across to Pierce. Pierce finding Silvaggio, but he couldn't get the shot off. Now back to McDonald. Penalty over. McDonald putting it in deep. Here's Silvaggio. Watched by James. But now it's Morrison. Morrison finding number 7 Chafee who boosted it in Silvaggio. Now out in front. Goes through the crease. Chason now flipping it down. And I think Gamble got a glove on that, but it's cleared back. James picking up the puck. James with it, getting it in deep, going for a change. And in there, battling hard is Arsenault, leaving it for Sigsworth. Off the side of the net now, and to the line. It'll come out as Silvaggio goes down the right-hand side. Silvaggio, quick shot on net. Mond is there. Is Chafee trying to move it in as Gamble gets it. Gamble back in with Silvaggio getting it. Off of Gamble's to Trivers. Trivers up the boards looking for Sigsworth. That bounces out to Gamble. Gamble looking for Arsenault. Arsenault can't quite get it from Chafee. And coming out here is Sigsworth. Sigsworth carrying it now. Sigsworth getting it in deep. Sigsworth still with the puck. Sigsworth now trying to find McGregor, but here come the Dukes. Hartman trying to put it in. Trivers is there. Now Toombs. Toombs trying to get it to McGregor. Now Hunter with it to Crowley. Crowley off the boards just past Phillips as he battles with Fisher, or races with Fisher. Phillips winning the race, bringing it back the other way. Now Hartman's there along board to McGregor. And here's Toombs. Stepping in is McDonald. And now Morrison battles with Phillips. Morrison with the puck. Moving it back to McDonald. McDonald firing one in. Saved by Mond. And here's Gallant. Off the glass to the line as Crowley keeps it. Trivers now trying to battle with Fisher. Trivers now battling. Move to Gallant. Gallant trying to get it out as Morrison rides him off. Fired in past Trivers over to Phillips. He moves along to McGregor. Now Phillips getting it down the zone. Icing waved off, I believe. Yes. As the Rebels will change. Long pass to Hartman. Hartman coming in, fires one. Mond with the save. As I don't think Hartman got quite all that shot. And Mond made himself a big target. 1:32 left in the second period. Out on the ice now, Collins and Corbett with and a quick shot on net there by Rinko. Flip down now. Here's Gamble. Gamble 2-on-1 with Sigs. Over to Sigsworth. Sigsworth scores! Gamble to Sigsworth. Sigsworth sliding that one 5-hole, I believe, underneath Rooney on the 2-on-1, putting up our Western Rebels up 2-0. Now Hutt, Otway, and Mills at the draw. Corbett and Collins on defense. Trying to move forward. Here's Hutt, pushing it down the side. Hutt trying to move it. Moore picking up the puck, moving it back to Chafee. Chafee now long pass. Collins was there. Now Mills with the long pass down the ice. Green couldn't handle it. And Hutt is forechecking hard. Up the boards. Mills is there to keep it in. Mills, oh, he had a lane to the net and just couldn't quite keep that puck. Now here comes Moore. He was trying to find Weatherby, couldn't quite do it. Chips it behind the net. Now Green with it. Green moving it to Moore. Back to Green. Green across, looking for Chafee. Chafee firing that one in. That was off a post. And moved out by Collins. Here's McGregor. McGregor moving the puck out as he's nailed, but he got the puck. I thought Otway might get that through. Now Mills with the long shot on net. Behind the net. Move down. Coming in is Collins to keep that puck in. And now Otway, it spurts away from him. Here comes Moore. Moore still with the puck. Moore coming in and fires. Nice save. Glove save by Mond. As that puck looked like it was going blocker side, and then at the last minute came back on the glove side, but Mond read it correctly. Was able to slide across. At the draw now is Gamble. And James and Chase Home on defense. And there's a little pushing and shoving right at the whistle there. As little Weatherby got in there. He's trying to stir up some trouble. Weatherby called up. James was having none of that, let me tell you. So after 2 periods, the score, Western Rebels 2, Eastern Dukes 0, here in beautiful Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Island on a lovely Saturday evening. A great day to be watching hockey at the rink, and what a hockey game it is. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for the 3rd period. Hello and welcome back for the third period. Our Western Rebels are ready to go with a 2-0 lead. And it's getting feisty out there. You better believe the Dukes are not going to lay down without a fight. I think one more goal would take a lot of wind out of their sails, though. Looks like starting here in the third period. Of course, between the pipes, playing very well tonight. Kobe Mond, of course, with 0 goals against so far. On defense, we're going to have Corbett and Collins starting. And we've got Sigsworth, McFarlane, and Gamble up front. On the Duke side, looks like we've got Rinko, Arsenault, McDonald, Hunter, and Crowley. I'd imagine we'll see Gamble at the draw and Hunter at the draw for the Dukes. And once again, I think they're just having a short delay to let the water freeze on the ice. It is Gamble versus Hunter here at the draw. Out to the side, stepping up is Corbett. Move back to Crowley. Gamble got a piece of that in deep as he chases. McDonald moves it to Crowley off the boards as Sigsworth puts her back in. Stepping in is Collins. Collins around the boards looking for Sigsworth. Sigsworth now looking for McFarlane. McFarlane trying to center it. Now back to Sigsworth. Sigsworth right on net. Rooney covers up for the faceoff. We're going to have a quick shift here. 29 seconds into the period. And out come Trainer, Gallant, and Toombs. Of course, Corbett and Collins staying. Toombs at the draw. Toombs winning it back to Gallant. Gallant trying to find Trainer. Poked away from him. Here's Gallant back. He overskates it as Bullpit's there. Now Moore knocked away by Collins. Now to Trainer. That ice is definitely sticky. And here's Toombs. Now Toombs firing it in deep. Getting to it first is Trainer. Trainer now pushed to the side, though. Here's Gallant backhanding it in. Coming in off the point is James. James now leaving it. And here's Trainer. Trainer battling. And he almost got pitch work by Bowering there, getting frustrated. Now moved to Bullpit on the side to the line, kept in by James. James now, and it's out as Toombs has it. And falling is Silvaggio. Coming in is Toombs. Toombs now fires it in front. Oh, and Chaseau didn't see that. He could have redirected it into an open net. Now James fires that one just wide. Here's Trainer. He's bumped. Now here's Hutt moving it over to Toombs. Toombs in front. Hutt almost got his stick on that one. Laying on the ice is Toombs. He's back up now. And a full change now coming out for our Rebels. Trivers and Phillips on defense. And we'll have Hutt, Mills, and Otway up front. Net off its moorings. The referee just fixing that. And it's a draw there as Hutt comes in and pushes it. Chafee moves it around to McInnes. Phillips staying in, trying to keep that puck, and Mills gets it. He's got to wait for Otway to come out. Fires one in just high over the net. Now here's Green moving it out to center. Trivers getting a stick on that against Weatherby. Trivers moving it up, and now here's Hutt. And it's moved into the neutral zone as Weatherby picks it up. Back into the Dukes territory as here's McInnes now. McInnes with the puck trying to move it. And Arsenault steps into him and said, look who's here. And now Mills works as McGregor battles hard. And now Arsenault And a quick shot in as it's moved to Chaffee by Rooney, and Chaffee tries to flip it out. Glove down by Gamble. Here's McInnes now, chased by McGregor. And Phillips grabs that. Phillips off the boards looking for Arsenault. Arsenault clears it across ice. Hunter picking it up, moving it back to Crowley. Crowley now on the boards, picked up by Trivers. Trivers now backhands that in. Crowley to Hunter. Hunter trying to gain the zone, and he does. Moves away. Here's McInnes putting it in behind. Trivers stepping up on that, moving it around. Crowley's there. Back around as Trivers picks that up. Tries to knock it down. Coming up with it is Hunter. Now it's knocked away by Gamble. Gamble trying to get it out. Here's Arsenault, who almost got a stick on it. Now Gamble. Now McDonald moving it over to Crowley. Crowley to McDonald. McDonald off the boards. He's looking for Fisher. And checked by Collins. Collins now getting it back from Trainer. And it's down the ice. Here comes Gamble. Gamble's got Sigsworth again. Sigsworth, Gamble to Sigsworth. He couldn't get his stick on it. Now Sigsworth and Gamble work. Gamble coming up with the puck. Gamble with a nifty move back in. Now back to Corbett on the point. Now here comes Hunter out with it. Hunter now watched by Collins. He fires one over the net. Arsenault puts it back in deep for the Dukes. And now Fisher's on it as Corbett and Collins take it away from him. Get it to Gamble, the Trainer, looking for Sigsworth. Picked up by Bowring, who gets it deep. Mon stopping it behind his net, leaving it for Collins. Collins now deciding to move it long for Toombs. Now moved from Bowring to Chaffee to Bowring. That was tipped. I think it was by Trainer all the way down, off the boards by Collins, but Chaffee intercepts that one. And here's Gallant. Now across from Bowring to Rinko. He loses it as he's checked by Toombs. And now McFarland tried to get that to Gallant, but it's back to Chaffee. Chaffee long pass. That one, and they're waving off the icing. Here's Chason trying to find McFarland. They can't connect. Now James with it. James working. Arsenault trying to bring it out. Here's Green. Saved by Rooney. Backhand to the point by Chason. Another shot and saved by Rooney. Toombs gets to the puck. Moving it to Gallant. Gallant gets it out. Bullpit now in the neutral zone, firing it back in. Smoor clears the zone. Now Chason gets it. Moved to him by Rooney. Or by Mon, pardon me. And it's all the way down. Otway is right there, up along the board, stepping in his hut. Kept in by Toombs, or by James, pardon me. Shot on net, and that was close as Otway was running interference in front of the net. Now back down, played by Mond. And here's Chason. Chason trying to find Otway as he ran into McDonald. That will be icing. At the draw is Mills. He's out there with Otway and Hutt. Yeah, oh, what a save by Mond. Oh my goodness. He is working hard to keep that puck out of the net. And wow, did he ever do a good job coming up with that save. Getting his glove almost in behind himself to get that puck. Now, this allows the Rebels to change. Coming out now are Phillips and Trivers with Toombs, Otway, and Mills up front. The line's jumbling up a little bit here. Toombs at the draw. Morrison winning that back to Bullpit. Quick shot on net. And saved by Mond. The hot glove hand. And here we go again. Toombs versus Morrison. And picked up by Owe, but stripped by Silvaggio. Now here's Owe getting it to Toombs. Toombs finding some room. Toombs now knocked away, though, by Bullpit, and along the side stepping in is Trivers. Trivers getting it in deep. Now Mills getting it to McDonald. McDonald forced back. Here comes Hutt. And Crowley puts it in deep off the boards. McDonald now chased as Silvaggio moves it across to Crowley. Crowley putting it in deep behind the net. And Mon will freeze that one on the left side of the net. Coming out now, Collins and Corbett with Gamble, Sigsworth, and McFarlane up front. One back to Weatherby, and now Bowering puts it into McInnes. McInnes behind that, checked by Corbett. McInnes still with the puck, trying to get it out front. Collins gets that to McFarlane, who knocks it down. McFarlane trying to find Sigsworth, just past him, and stripped by McFarlane. McFarlane coming in, fires one, and the rebound. Oh my goodness, Gamble almost buried that rebound. Gamble back out in front of Corbett. Corbett, as Rooney loses his stick. Rooney still no stick. And here's McFarlane now fired in by Collins. That one's wide. Gamble picking it up, fires that one, blocked by Hunter. Hunter now skating it out, but back checked by Sigsworth. Fired in by Weatherby, tipped by Corbett to Collins, and it's fired out of the zone. Chafee now working it to Green. Green getting it in deep. Back there is Collins off the boards. Chafee in deep again. Mon tried to stop that, leaving it for Corbett. Now to McGregor. Now back to Corbett, firing it around the other way. Chafee's there. Fires that one wide. Now here's McGregor. McGregor tries to get it to the line. Green keeps it in. Back in deep again. Here's Corbett. Firing it along. Now it's Chafee's turn to keep it in. In behind to McInnes, out in front. Great play by McGregor to get it to McFarlane. McFarlane putting it in deep as McGregor chases. Rooney plays that up to Moore. He couldn't handle it. Now Chason tried to slap that one in. He looked at his stick. He said, what happened there? Moore carrying it through the zone. Firing it in deep. Just past Mon. Now over to Arsenault. Arsenault trying to find a player across. Fired back in by Crowley. Here's Chason now back behind the net looking for James. James having to skate hard to get to that. He does. James now with some speed putting it in deep. Arsenault coming in and tried to be moved out by, picked up by Mills, intercepting Fisher's pass. Now Arsenault in there. And Mills and Arsenault, and the puck is still there. Mills trying to move it back to Chason. Now Gallant picks it up. He fires it in deep. Chafee to McDonald, out to Fisher. Chason with a hit. Fisher now moving back out. Gallant firing that one in deep. Toombs and Trainer now up front. And that's popped in. We've got Toombs, Trainer, and Hutt out there. Phillips carrying it up on defense. Almost intercepted by Morrison, but Trainer getting it to Hutt. Hutt now just losing it. Hutt putting it in deep. Here's Trainer. Trainer couldn't get it. Now behind the net is Bowering, but he's stopped by Toombs. Now, wow, and a great pass by Trainer. Trainer with a really nice pass out front. And Hutt gets a shot away really quick. Rooney caught a piece of it, and it flipped up high and back into the net. And that was a nice passing play and a really good effort in the offensive zone forechecking. And the hard work pays off as Hutt finds a way to put it past Rooney for the third goal of the game and the third goal for the Western Rebels. Otway now moving it to the side. Move back just past Trivers and deep. Now here's Mond. Mond firing it along. Trivers knocked that down. Trivers now battling. Trivers with the puck along the boards. Moved up and getting it now. Here's Mills finding Otway. Otway with some room. Poked off his stick though as Hunter turns off the boards. Now Salvaggio with it. Salvaggio coming in, having to cross in front. And Otway got a piece of that. Fired on net. Mond coming up with the save. 9:30 left in this third period. Toombs and Trainer with the assists. Okay, good. Corbett up to Sigsworth. Now battling in the boards, Sigsworth and Corbett as Hunter and Bullpit trying to get the puck loose. It's a big scrum there, and the puck is still being held by Sigsworth and Corbett. Gamble also on the outside. And Bullpit finally gets the puck loose. Now Hunter with it. Hunter and a block by Collins. Now here's Sigsworth trying to get the puck out. Sigsworth losing his stick. Sigsworth phrasing it on the boards. No stick. And Bullpit now being held by Corbett. And the Dukes fans don't like the fact that Sigsworth is freezing it. Corbett getting off the ice and changing as Chaso comes in right into the scrum. Sigsworth freezing the puck, and the puck finally moves and it comes out. Wow, that's got to be one of the strangest plays I've seen all years or series, as the puck was barely moving. Sigsworth still out there. He's got a stick now, and here's McFarland trying to move it up. Knocked down by Gamble is little Weatherby. Weatherby holding on to Gamble's leg. And the referee not making a call. The Dukes fans thought there should have been a penalty there. Fired in now by Collins. Here's Crowley trying to move it to McInnes. McInnes skating it out. Watched by Collins all the way in deep. And here's Mond trying to backhand it through. Fired up, kept in though by McDonald, and good play by Mills to get a piece of that. Now here's McGregor. McGregor looking for the long pass for Arsenault, almost found him. Now here's Weatherby, the call up. Weatherby chipping it through. Arsenault getting the puck. Arsenault getting it deep. And Mills is first to the puck. Mills falling as he goes around the net. Weatherby now with it. Weatherby a long pass. And Phillips got a stick on that, but now it's back to McInnes. Mills picking it up again. Mills skating and getting it deep. Coming in now is Trainer. Moved up to Hartman by Bowering, I believe. Now McInnes just past Phillips. And it's off the boards. Hartman's there. In front to Trivers. He moves it. Pierce couldn't keep it in as Toombs was there. Toombs now coming back the other way. 3-on-2. Beautiful pass. Toombs to Gallant. And Gallant buries it low on the glove side to put our Western Rebels up 4-0. Great effort by really all the way from Trivers to Toombs. And then Toombs with a really nice pass to Gallant, who made no mistake about it and popped that one down low. In on the glove side. Great goal. Now we've got the Otway, Hutt, Mills line out there. Phillips and Trivers on defense. Push forward. Here's Chafee. Intercepted now by Trivers. Trivers fires one in, or by Mills, pardon me. Intercepted by Mills. Mills fired one in, and a glove save by Rooney. Sometimes number 91 and number 21 have a similar look to me up here. Toombs at the draw. He's out there with McGregor and Arsenault. Fired around by Bowering. And Fisher couldn't get it out. Now Bowering being checked by McGregor up to Hartman. Now here's Chaffee off the boards. Trivers. Now Arsenault moves it back to Toombs. Toombs up. And here's Morrison to Bowering. Over to Chaffee. Chaffee over to Bowering. Toombs was there. Bowering trying to move it back to Chaffee. Chaffee finally getting it to Hartman. And now Morrison couldn't handle it. Now Fisher puts it in. Trivers firing it around, looking for Otway, and he finds him. Otway getting it down now and chasing. Here's McDonald. McDonald having to circle back behind his own net, chased by Otway. McDonald trying to get intercepted by Phillips. And now Moore can't get it. Here's Corbett now. Corbett trying to find Toombs. Now Green pops it in. Here's Phillips. Phillips off the boards. And Trainer getting it across. Looking for, well, that'll be Green getting up to Bullpit. Now to Moore. Moore with a nifty move in front. Just wide of the net. Now Otway behind his own net. Skating it. Otway pushed by Moore. And here's Gallant now working. Popped up. Here's Trainer. Intercepted by McInnes. Mon pushes that to the corner, but now Gallant picking it up. Gallant speeding down the right side. Gallant trying to pull it through, and he does. Getting it to Trainer. Trainer now Gallant. Looking in front. Here's Collins. Fires one. That was turned aside by Rooney. Gallant getting it back to Corbett. Corbett firing it in. Bullpit getting it out, but Corbett's right there. Knocked off his stick by McInnes and fired across by Gallant. Fired back down by McDonald. And here's Corbett. Bruised by Arsenault to McInnes, and in front, Mond makes a save and covers up. McInnes trying to jam that one in, but Mond staying hard and saying no pucks coming in here tonight. 3:55 left in the third period. McGregor at the draw. Now to James. James behind the net. And then Arsenault tried to center it. Chason got a piece of it, and Mond covers up. Out here now for our Rebels. We've got Arsenault, Hutt, and McGregor with James and Chaso on defense. It's moved forward now. Here's McGregor with it. McGregor firing it in deep. Arsenault chasing. Arsenault. And that came out front. McGregor couldn't quite get a full shot as he did get it on net. Now Chaso putting it in deep. Chaffee trying to move it up. Chipped by Arsenault. Coming up with the puck is James. James firing that one deep. And that will be icing. Of course, everyone has to stay on the ice. James, Chason, Hutt, McGregor, and Arsenault. McGregor versus Morrison. And the puck is still at center, pushed through by Hunter, turned away by Mond. Now Hunter trying to circle back with it. Knocks it out of the zone. Bowering has to come back, moving it to McDonald. And Morrison lets it go in. Back for it is James. James finding Gallant, who chips it up just past McGregor, and now Trainer with it. Trainer battling McDonald. The puck's in there deep. Here's Gallant. Gallant trying to work it back to the point. Nobody there. So here's Trainer across to Phillips. Phillips now off the boards. And Phillips putting it in deep. Trivers coming on. McDonald in the corners. Toombs and Trainer chase him. And it's a battle behind the net as they jockey for it. McDonald out to the point, kicked in by Phillips, but it comes out. Trivers back. Trivers hits the linesman. Trivers deciding to carry it. Trivers coming in, fires one on net. There's a rebound. Oh, Trivers couldn't quite get his own rebound, almost does. Here's Toombs now, firing it in deep. As Arsenal battles up along the boards. And Bullpit got it high, and Trivers got a glove on it, but it goes into the Duke's bench. 1:49 left in this game. Score, Western Rebels 4, Eastern Dukes 0. Push forward now by McGregor. Now Bullpit fires it off and down. Here's Phillips getting to it. Now Trivers off the boards, off the glass. Weird bounce, but Hutt comes up with it. Hutt getting it to the line. Stopped, though, at the line. Fired in deep. And here we go. As Arsenault gets it to the line, Chaffee keeps it in, putting it in deep. Now Trivers chases behind the net out in front. And oh, my God. A tremendous save by Mond. As I believe it was McInnes was wide open in front. And he came at him with the tremendous glove save. Wow, that was a tremendous save with 1:18 left in the game. Mond aggressively defending his net. Toombs got that to the side. Corbett chipped it. And I think Morrison got his stick on it, and that went way up high and out of bounds. Toombs again at the draw. Move to the side. Morrison with it. Fires that one. Just deflected wide. Here's Chaffee now. And now here's Corbett getting that one a little high into the netting. Toombs back at the draw. Here's his Hunter. Won it back now as Collins gets it. Battling Rinko. He falls. Both fall now. Here's Toombs. We're into the last minute now. Toombs with the puck deep in his own end. Moving it to Gallant. Gallant now moving the other way. Corbett firing it around. Looking for Trainer. Trainer's there. Trainer find Toombs. Toombs found a way to get it through. Toombs stopping. Toombs. Oh. And Toombs getting it to Gallant. Gallant with a quick shot underneath the Rooney to make it 5-0 here with 40.5 seconds left in the hockey game. Wow. I wondered when this Western Rebels team was going to start burying goals, and I think I've got my answer. 5 goals here in this hockey game, unanswered. At the draw is McGregor. Now here's Bowring circling back. McDonald chipping it through. Glove down by Corbett. Corbett off the boards and down. Picked up by Bowring. 25 seconds left. And we've got a whistle. Going to the box is Weatherby. Coming out is the power play for the Western Rebels. Sigsworth now trying to move it back, chips it into the Duke's bench. So as Weatherby with a cross-checking penalty. Now coming out, they're going to switch the power plays. Chason, Trivers, Gallant, McGregor, and Hutt. One back to Chason. Chason fires a slapper, and a glove save by Rooney. 16.7 seconds left. McGregor again at the draw. Again, Hutt now trying to win it. And here's McGregor. McGregor fires one. Oh, just a nice save there. Now Trivers with the puck. Trivers getting it into Gallant. Gallant now finding it. 2.5 seconds left. Gallant will wind down the time. And what a game by our Western Rebels. And there's definitely one player that stands out that earned a shutout tonight, and that's Kobe Mond, with 0 goals against in a 5-0 win by our Western Rebels. For a while there, it was a goaltender's battle, and Mond won that battle, and he will gladly, and he should receive a lot of credit for that win. Great to see the Western Rebels bury 5 goals, and they go back now for game 4, up 2-1 in Pownal on Tuesday night. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening. Over and out from the beautiful Tyne Valley.